Paragraphs, an organizational tool for writers. But how do you write a paragraph? Well, find the answer out in this video. Welcome authors to Next Level Writing. In this video, we will investigate how to write a paragraph by looking at 10 types of paragraphs that you could write and choosing which type of paragraph to write by focusing on the paragraph's purpose. At the end of this video, there will be an advanced tip on how to use this information, so make sure you stick around. Before we begin, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you like this video and would like to see more, check out the Next Level Writing website. The link is in this video's description. Now, it is time to focus on paragraphs. First, what are paragraphs? Paragraphs are a group of sentences that focus on an idea or subject. They are useful because they guide the reader through the ideas presented by the author. Paragraphs are separated by placing a line between them. But how do you write a paragraph? Well, before you begin writing, the first thing you need to do is decide the purpose of the paragraph. In other words, what are you trying to achieve by writing the paragraph? To help you decide what the purpose could be of a paragraph, here are 10 types of paragraphs that you may choose to write. With each type of paragraph, there is an example, and I urge you to pause the video and read the example so that you know how each paragraph can look. Number 1, descriptive paragraphs. Descriptive paragraphs are useful when you want to describe something or highlight something to the reader. Here is an example. The purpose of this paragraph is to describe a sunset. Description paragraphs can often include poetic features like similes and alliteration to make the paragraph engaging for the reader. Number 2, informative paragraphs. Informative paragraphs provide the reader with information on a particular subject. Scattered throughout an informative paragraph will be facts rather than opinions. Here is an example. The purpose of this paragraph is to inform you about the Apollo 11 space mission. Notice that each sentence focuses on a new fact of the mission. Number 3, narrative paragraphs. Narrative paragraphs tell a story. They can be written in first or third person and can be fictional or non-fictional. Here is an example using the same information as the informative paragraph before. The purpose of this paragraph is to narrate a story about Apollo 11. While much of the information is similar to the informative paragraph before, in this paragraph the information is presented in a story format. Number 4, process paragraphs. Process paragraphs outline the steps required to complete a task. These paragraphs can sometimes be referred to as how-to paragraphs. Here is an example. The purpose of this paragraph is to outline the steps to clean your room. Using time connectives can be very helpful when writing process paragraphs. Number 5, compare and/or contrast paragraphs. Compare and contrast paragraphs are useful when you want to look at the similarities and/or differences between two things. Sometimes these paragraphs can be divided into two separate ones. Here is an example. The purpose of this paragraph is to compare and contrast a lake and an ocean. In compare and contrast paragraphs, there can often be a combination of facts and opinions depending on the subject. Number 6, critical paragraphs. Critical paragraphs evaluate a specific subject or event. A simple format is a factual sentence followed by an opinion. Here is an example. The purpose of this paragraph is to critique the performance of the Sharks' first football game. Notice the mixture of facts and opinions weaved throughout the paragraph. Number 7, persuasive paragraphs. Persuasive paragraphs aim to persuade the reader to do something. It could be to get out of their chair and physically do something, or it could be to consider a different perspective. Here is an example. The purpose of this paragraph is to persuade a neighbor to buy a raffle ticket. High modality words and other persuasive techniques are recommended when writing a persuasive paragraph. Number 8. Argumentative paragraphs. Argumentative paragraphs present a logical argument to the reader. Argumentative paragraphs often link to persuasive arguments and form the foundation of many formal types of writing, such as essays. Here is an example. The purpose of this paragraph is to present an argument as to why a neighbor should buy a raffle ticket. It is important to note that each argumentative paragraph contains only one argument. Number 9. Problem-solution paragraphs. Problem-solution paragraphs highlight a problem and its solution. These paragraphs can be written like other paragraphs, for example, a narrative or description paragraph. Here is an example. The purpose of this paragraph is to highlight a problem with the kitty door and how it was solved. This problem-solution paragraph is written like a narrative, but the focus is still on a problem and its solution. Number 10. Cause and effect paragraphs. Cause and effect paragraphs are similar to a problem-solution paragraph, but focus on explaining the actions and reactions surrounding an event. Here is an example. The purpose of this paragraph is to explain the causes that had the effect of changing my study habits. Once again, this is written like a narrative, but the focus is on the actions I undertook and the results of those actions. And there you have it, how to write a paragraph using the 10 types of paragraphs. Now to the advanced tip. This advanced tip takes place during the planning process. When planning, take a moment to think about what you intend to achieve in each paragraph. Finish the phrase, "The purpose of this paragraph is to." Once you identify what the purpose of the paragraphs are, match it with the type of paragraphs that we've looked at in this video. With the type of paragraph identified, you can use the techniques that support that type of paragraph to make each paragraph purposeful and engaging. And that, authors, is that. If you think I missed a type of paragraph, why not leave a comment and let me know? As always, remember to like and subscribe and keep striving to take your writing to the next level.